Hey everybody, let's get this workout started with some joint mobility. So get your feet set up underneath your hips, stand nice and tall, and we're going to look up and down. Make sure you're breathing through the nose, out through the lips. Side to side. Jumping tilts. Forward gliding. And big relaxed head circles. Switch direction. And on the shoulders, roll them both same direction, same time. And switch. Switch, alternate. And keep alternating, switch directions. And thoracic lifts. Thoracic glide. Arm swings. Alternating crosses. Palms on the ceiling, shoulder screws. Waist twisting. Lateral bending. And pelvic swings, forward reverse. Hip hikes. And hip circles. Switch direction. Forward hinging, backward bends. And full squats, feet flat, stretch out the hips, kind of shift around a little bit here. Widen out your stance, Cossacks. Knee on the ground, hip flexor stretch. Hamstring, front leg. Other side, hip flexor. Hamstring, front leg. And stretch your quads out. All right, so for the workout today, we're going to do 5 exercises all on the same side of the body, and then we'll switch sides and repeat those 5 exercises. So we're going to start with a circular clean to a press. So when you're doing a circular clean, you're going to start in your rack position. You're going to turn your torso a little bit, and you're going to forearm bump the bell off. And we're going to catch it bring it back in a circular motion right to that rack position, or we're going to press it off. Okay, so little forearm bump, hook catch it, bring it in a circle right back to the rack position, and then we're going to press it out. 30 seconds, circular clean, follow it with a press. Ready? And begin. It's important to not grip the bell too tight when you're doing your clean, so you don't rough up the skin on your calluses or tear a callus. Last rep. And time. Next exercise, single leg deadlift. The plant foot will be the same side that the bell is on. So airborne leg, a good tip is flexing that glute and quad and pointing that airborne toe at the heel that stays on the ground. So soft knees because our hips are going to sit back, everything gets parallel to the ground, and then come back up. Single leg deadlift, ready? 30 seconds, begin. Third exercise is going to be a kickstand row. Your rowing side is going to be the rear leg side. Hips are back, rear heel is elevated, calf is flexed out. You're going to pull the bell to the low rib cage here. 20-second kickstand row. Keep tension that leg. If you need help, just put your free hand on the same side knee for support. Ready, and begin. Exercise number 4 is going to be an overhead squat. So like most people are, we're really tight through our hips and our low back. So you got to get a little bit wider stance on these. You're going to have one arm overhead. You want to keep that wrist and fist nice and tight. The other hand is going to go inside that same side leg. The natural tendency is for this leg to want to buckle or bend in. So we want to get that hand in there, brace it, so that doesn't happen. So go as far as your flexibility is going to allow. It's going to put a nice strain on your obliques. Try to keep it off the low back with these overhead squats. Reset. Begin. 30 seconds here. Anytime you got a weight overhead, always look up at it, know where it's at. 10 seconds here. And time. Fifth exercise is going to be a swing on the outside of your feet. Trying to start in a swing ready position. Your foot stance is a lot closer compared to a swing on the inside. Hips are back. We want to hike that bell back. Snap everything forward. Make sure we get a good lockout. There's no arching in the low back. Find your timing that everything matches up. Torso, arm, kettlebell, and your backswing. Bell's out in front for your first backswing. Ready? 30-second swing outside. Begin. And time, we're going to go on to the other side of the body for a circular clean and press. Rack it up, 30 seconds, ready, begin. Last rep. In time. One leg deadlift. Begin. Make sure you feel that hamstring stretch out on the way down. And then engage the glute and hamstring on the way back up. One more, last one. In time, kickstand row. Ready, set. And begin. 10. Overhead squats. Clean and rack your bell. Nice wide stance. Ready, and begin. Ten seconds. Last rep. And swings. Outside your foot stance. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Ten seconds. And park your kettlebell. From the ground, kneeling position, we're going to do a bird dog. So opposite limbs extend out. We're in a kneeling position. Make sure you open your palm, flex your shoulder, extend the opposite leg, flex the quad, the glute, the hamstring, keep the toe pulled towards you, have the ability to flex your abdominals, and good breathing. So listen for the switch. Right arm, left leg, make sure the toe stays dug in as well. And begin. Switch. 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 Switch, and last one, hold it out. Time. From there, we're going to go to Hindu push-ups. So hands are close, feet are wide. My preferred breathing pattern is to inhale when my hips are up and exhale when I drop my hips and lift my head. But you can do the opposite either way. Attach a good breathing pattern to it. Feet are wide, hands are close. Find those stretches. 40 seconds. Hindu push-up, begin. Ten seconds. All right, we've got 3 left. A side V up. So you want to put your elbow to forearm on the ground, and you want that same side hip on the ground. It's important to make sure your hip is on the ground. So this is our starting position. Your feet are going to come close to your hand a little bit. That's fine. When we lay back down, your lat will hit the ground, and then this top hand top arm shoulder. We want to make sure we reach back, and this is when the feet come up into a good, nice deep stretch through the whole bicep tendon, into the low back, and all through the torso there. So you can move your feet around and find some really good low back stretches on these. So 30 seconds per side. Just add a little more stretch to it. Inhale when you stretch out. Exhale when you bring your top hand to the foot. Side be up, ready to begin. And I always focus on the stretch more than the oblique work on this one. Switch sides. 3, 2, 1, begin. Next up, we've got our Deadbugs. Deadbug is a common physical therapy exercise for strengthening the core muscles. Okay, so for Deadbugs, we're going to line our back. Arms going to be overhead. We're going to bring opposite limbs together. So make sure your leg stays nice and tight, and make sure you push your shoulder blade into the ground, so we're getting this cross section of tension from the hip to the shoulder on each one. So time your exhale, lay out. Switch sides on each one. 40-second dead bug. Ready, set, and begin. And the last one, we'll do a 30-second sprint in place. So make sure you keep your arms nice and fast in the turnover. Keep your arms low as well. If you want your legs to move faster, just move the arm switch faster. 30-second sprint in place. Ready, set, begin. Final 10. And time. All right, so that's one round. Finish a couple more of those. Stretch out, feel good. Let me know any questions. Thank you.